Hey, you two direct and right sequence.
I'm Rose.
I'm Neek.
And this is Windbreaker, episode 6.
Wow.
God, I that one.
Yeah.
So, last time, we had the fight go down, gentlemen, where Suo beat the ever-living hell out of that one guy.
Yes, and humiliation.
Yeah, so far that's all that this other group has gotten.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's true.
So, whoever's up next is in for a fight.
Yeah.
Who is next? Is it our guy? Is it Sakura? Because I think it has to be Sakura and then the Umamiya.
Stomach burn. Heartburn guy. He has to go up against apparently his childhood friend.
Yeah, he does have to go. And then Sakura, because he has to be the second to last, because he can't outshine the big guy, but he's got to outshine everybody else.
Yes. We were theorizing last episode, after the discussion had ended, about why Suo was so destructive for this person. And we were like, oh, maybe something like this happened to him.
Right,
or somebody
right.
knocked him down a peg because he was acting a fool. Being a bully. And
We're thinking that he was a legendary bully, and that's why no one's heard about him.
Did we not say that in the discussion?
Not in the discussion. We talked about it afterwards.
Okay. Yeah. That might be it.
And we got a comment. This is from episode 3. Someone was saying, Othello is a board game where the pieces are black and white. It's kind of like chess, but a bit more complicated. They say it's like Reversey, if you've ever heard of that. I've never seen that either.
Reversey?
Reversey. I looked up both. Apparently they're quite popular. Othello more popular in the East, but Reversey, I have actually seen it, but I never knew what it was.
Oh, okay.
The name sounds familiar, but I can't conjure up anything in my mind about it.
Reversey.
Yeah, let's get into this one. Guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, if you like it down here, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, if you want to see these two head, the Patreon is there in the description, as well as Windbreaker. This is Windbreaker. As well as the Pocket Theory Diaries and Listen Dungeon. But either way, thank you very much. See you in discussion.
I'm embarrassed.
Embarrassing.
Are you not embarrassed?
ゾウさん、あれはカンフーですか？合気道か何かですか？よくわからない。俺の先生も独学らしくてね、ごちゃ混ぜらしい。
It's
It's just a bunch of stuff.
Nice.
さくら君に当てられてしまって。
Oh yes, we learned.
どのせいにする？
Don't blame others.
俺とやるときは本気でやれよ。
We will
またそ
fight.
んなこと言って。さくらさんそればっかりなんだから。さくら君面倒そうだし、手合わせして。面倒くせえってなんだ。早速影響し合ってんね。
It's like, oh, the kids are doing great.
刺激って大事だね。
Simulation is important. What the heck?
さっきバカって言ったの忘れてねえぞ。細かいな。
They're best friends.
Oh, they're great.
Look at them.
And dump. Oh,
He's pulling his brother.
Oh.
Oh, don't wake up. It's a bad idea.
Bad time to wake up. At least he remembers.
Yeah.
Thought there was gonna be a bit of amnesia going on.
終わりだ。終わり。僕たち終わったよ。
いいなぁ。ねえ、俺も眼帯君とやるよ。
はーい、次次。
は？
Yeah, Sakura, you can't go yet.
悪いな、さくら。俺が先だ。
おい、ちょっと待て。1年2人がやってんだって俺が後なんだよ。
Why am I secretly?
Sakura,
お前
relax.
は咎めとやるんだろ。向こうはまだ出る気はなさそうだぞ。咎めは副頭取り。本来なら俺があいつとやるのがだ。
Yeah, but we swap.
そうじゃねえよ。任せる。
Ooh, you're being entrusted with the duty.
Teammate.
Flush.
Flashback. Almond eyes.
あの2人は知り合いなんでしょうか。まあそんな感じだよね。
They were teammates back in Haikyuu.
自分のことはあまり話さないからな。
久しぶりだな、サコ。ずいぶん背も伸びたな。
I guess he's mad at him for something.
俺に入ったんだな。
So it's recent.
こうなった以上仕方ねえ。
What did you do?
お前には悪いが、勝たせてもらうぞ。
No, don't smile.
It's over.
Oh,
It's over.
dang it. Our first loss.
Next episode.
Because he's never talk first. That's a rule.
He hates you, bro.
Ooh, first real fight.
Surprised.
Wow.
Woohoo.
Dude,
Whoa.
awesome.
今でもあんたが俺のこと下に見てんだ
Looks down on him.
あの頃の俺はもういない
Let's go.
Neither of them are landing anything.
Yeah. This is what we wanted from Ninja Kamui. Oh, awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
That was awesome. That was great.
そりゃうちの5本指
Oh, it's one of their top 5. Top 4 versus
ラ
top
ミちゃん相
5.
手にだ引きを取らないっしゃ
Or both top 5, I guess.
何考えてるかわからないやつだけど喧嘩は誰よりもやる
Oh, wow.
Oh.
っていうかさこちゃんあんな喋れんだね愛とか家とか
Yes
よ
or
くて単
no?
語なのに
そうね
クソマジで面白みのかけらもない
Ooh, that's probably the closest to landing a hit so far.
全くあんたは進歩してないんだよ
お前は随分喋れるようになったな喋りながら喧嘩すると舌を噛むって教える必要もないくらい無口だったのにな
That's why he went quiet.
Oh no! He landed his hits! Dang. Hirage! Are you knocked out for the count?
進歩してないどころか弱くなってるあんな奴らとつるんでるからこんなことになるんだ
おい
は
おめえじゃね
Not you.
てめえのせいで俺らまで舐められてんだろうが
I was talking to him.
ええのいだけで十分なんだ
There should be your guts.
まあまあ落ち着けさくらサコって言ったかヒイラギな今ボフ人で四天王張ってんのその中でも多聞天通なの頭をやってもらってる
Tamuten? Tamuten?
多聞天の別名って何だか知ってるかいやー久しぶりにいい蹴り食った来たにしてもダセえとこ見せちゃった
I'm gonna have to make up for
お前めちゃくちゃ
that.
強くなったな本当に別人だ多聞天とは別名毘沙門天
God of War.
司る武神の名だおかげで1年に豊やされて恥ずかしかったね
Oh no, he needs his
いく
pills.
らあっても足りねえでも楽しくなってきた
You're addicted, buddy.
Yeah.
Are you supposed to chew those?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, they're picking on him. His friend.
お前勉強できるからって調子乗るなよそんな僕何もしてないし調子に乗ってたそういうのがムカつくんだよ
Be cocky.
I said.
At least be arrogant.
出しゃばってんじゃねえよザクが何やってんだてめえら
Oh, wow, they're taking punches now. Oh,
Dude.
Landon.
All right. First real fight.
Yeah.
They're getting mad now.
すげえな最初からやめてんだよ
でもまあ強いのは元からにしてもさくらくんの劇が効いたと思うんだけどね
It's like all my children.
Dude.
Wow, he's tanking those hits right into the soul.
いいねいいねさこちゃん強いね
でもこれ
Going too long.
ヒイラギだ
Oh, Hirage has the hand still.
Guess we can take it. He might not be able to.
Yeah, he's getting cleary-eyed.
強いわけがない。だってそうだろ。
どうしてってどう見ても弱い者いじめだろうが止めない方が良かったのか俺に喧嘩を教えて
And then
あの頃
friendship.
のあんたはめちゃくちゃ強くて自分から群れを作ることはなくても自然と人がつい
People
てい
just
くような人だった
gravitated towards him.
Ah, that was the one with the
強烈
The
に
headset.
憧れた
headset, yeah.
卒業おめでとうございます。いよいよ風鈴ですね。
He always looked like he was 30.
柊さんな
Okay.
らきっとてっぺん取れます。あなたみたいな人が誰よりも上に立つべきです。
お前はついてこない方がいいなんて
Aww.
俺は風鈴で梅宮ってやつを担ぐことにしただから俺はてっぺんにはならない
Is that why he got mad? Because he wouldn't take the top?
お前が期待してるようにはなりようがないなんで
He was living his dreams vicariously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
これ全部君がやったの強いねよければうちのチームに来ない
俺とも喧嘩しよ
強いやつはいるか
そりゃもちろん
う。俺も強いよ。
うちの理念は力の絶対進行
強いやつらと喧嘩ができればそれでいい強くなってあいつを倒して後悔させてやる
Okay.
What are you entering?
Right? That's what I was gonna say.
He's actually entering.
俺は慣れ合いもせず、ひたすら強くなり続けた。
Whoa! You saw his
Oh, he
face?
flipped.
Oh.
Dang.
Oh.
そこ期待に応えてやれなくてすまなかった
Is that all it took?
Oh,
No,
and a
never
good
mind.
beating.
And the
Never
fist.
mind.
Yeah.
Is that the part that bothered him? Don't follow me.
お前はお前で新しい目標を探せあなたがどこで誰を担ごうかどうでもよかったんです
He's like,
Oh, he's got a duckling.
柊さんについてこいって言ってほしかったんです
Some of those guys did.
Yeah, I
evidently.
saw the Mohawk guy as well.
no wins yet. Is Sakura gonna be the first to lose?
Probably.
Dang.
Nita died.
あいつ下ろしてくれる
俺が下ろす
ありがとうありがとう別にそんな
Yeah, it was
に
very
使わなく
gentle.
ていいはーいお疲れ
Seriously?
何
こいつの職がお前の対面が終わってからでもいいんじゃねえのか何が起こるかなんてわからないんだからなこんなことしててもチームが強くなるとは
Yeah.
でかい独り言だね
やればでき
Quite a bit of talking to yourself.
お疲れした。
Foul.
様です。
Sakura has no manners.
聞かないのか
何が？
That's what?
あいつは誰だとなんかあったのとか
話したくなったら話してくれよ。それが俺の聞きたい話だ。
分かった
Such family.
Listen,
Discussion.
fight was awesome.
That was great.
That was beautiful. Every episode, every fight has like something about it that's like, wow, that was amazing.
Yes.
Like we get our fill of every single different type of fight. So what kind of fight do we think Sakura's gonna have? We have the one punch fight.
Yeah.
And then we have the toy with you fight with no hits from the other guy.
Yeah.
And then we have the like
Trading punches
fight, like tanks against tanks. What is Sakura's fight gonna be?
I think it's going to be harder than Sakura expects.
Yes.
It's going to uphill fight.
It's gonna be like an underdog fight.
At the beginning, at least.
I think maybe it's gonna be a little bit more strategy with a little bit of taunting thrown in by the other guy because he talks about like Shakespeare stuff.
Yeah,
and he talks about Othello,
the board game.
The problem I think will be like some of his taunts wouldn't even make any sense to Sakura. It's like, what are you saying?
Yes.
Stop talking.
But he seems like the type of person who's just gonna say it again anyway.
Yeah.
He's like he's just like internally laughing at your lack of education. Yeah.
We got a little bit from the other two after they came off stage. The guy was like, listen, we're done for. Kind of left off there. So I'm wondering if we're actually going to like follow up on that, see them maybe try to join Furin or something like that afterwards, try to get stronger.
Where do you go after that? You
Yeah.
don't go to school anyways. You just in a gang.
Yeah.
It's just what's the point of like, I mean, I guess it could have just been like an epilogue to that situation, but I feel like it was leaving that there to be like, we'll deal with this later.
Just like the guy that his friend that he took off of. This guy was probably just gonna like. Was he just taking his jacket?
Yeah, I think he was taking his jacket.
Okay.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, immediately.
I understand it's like, listen, we don't take losers in this thing, but it's like, you saw a very impressive fight. They were both like, oh, wow, he's actually pretty good. You'd want him to stay on your side and get stronger.
Yeah, but it seems like his mentality is if you lose at all,
Yeah.
you gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So which means all the people who are there and undefeated, basically.
Which, would breed a different kind of weakness.
Yeah.
People who are afraid to lose, people who can't take risks, nobody who gets stronger through facing adversity. It's only people who've only ever
won. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a certain type of strength you get from losing sometimes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You learn at least like this. He would learn like how to take him on differently in the future. Like don't tag as many hits. You can't take it.
Yeah.
Or just like practice getting hit a bunch and see how that feels. Because that's probably one of his reasons he even like started faltering is because he's not lost a fight. So he's not probably had to take hits to this degree.
Yeah. And it also kind of feeds into Joe's whole aesthetic of being very old school and very stuck in his ways, kind of unable to bend at all. So it's like, it breaks, he does not bend.
Yes. And then Hiragi being like, you never know what's gonna happen. It's like, what does that mean? It's like, either it means he's expecting Joe might lose, and another paradigm shift happens, or he changes his perspective on it, or they become stronger after the loss, and it's like, oh, maybe losing is pretty good.
Yeah, or he's like, don't set a precedent that this guy loses a jacket even after that great fight.
Yeah, because
You might lose after a great fight.
Yeah, this is gonna say he's basically putting himself under the bus after that, but also as seeing it as Hiragi saying, "You touch him and I will hurt you."
I find it funny though. As he was taking off the guy's jacket, he's like, "Thanks for everything." So it's like he wasn't as bitter towards him as the other guy.
Yeah, it's just like,
"Thanks, man."
It's just the way it goes. You know? Yeah.
Someone kick him in the face.
Although he was like, "Hey, somebody take that off the stage," basically.
Yeah. I'm not touching it.
Yeah. Yeah. Just because, yeah.
So what do you think about Sako's whole deal? It took me most of the episode to be like, what? I don't get it, Sako. Why are you this mad? But towards the end, I was like, okay. He felt abandoned. It wasn't necessarily that he said he's not taking the top spot. He's like, you told me not to follow you. You treated me like a pest.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I think because he grew very dependent.
Yeah, he was dependent
on him, and then all of a sudden he's like being told to make his own life, and he had no ability, like no thought towards how to even do that. He had already, like he told him sitting on the hill, he confessed his love. Like, I am following you for the rest of my life. Yeah, that was basically like, this is my plan. I have no other plan. Okay, you are my plan.
Yeah, which makes sense as to why Hiragi was trying to cut him off there.
Yeah,
but I
it's
guess he
like,
could have
dang.
handled it a little bit better.
He's a guy.
He's a rough guy.
A rough guy. Yeah, he doesn't really think about like the emotional stability of other people. At least maybe now he does. Now that he's like one of the top 4, you know, he is responsible for people under him. So he's like, I guess I gotta think about your emotional well-being.
I think some of the flashbacks were to indicate that Hiragi was thinking about the situation again.
Yeah.
And possibly like his move of trying to cut him off was his way of trying to deal with his emotional well-being.
Yeah,
But
he
not
said
realizing
he was looking out for him.
Yeah.
He said don't follow him.
But it was like the Sako was just not in the mental state to take it.
Nah.
And
Sako.
in addition, I think Hiragi, aside from the whole dependence thing, is like, I can't be this thing that you want me to be. It's like, I'm not this thing you think I am. Like, it's almost like godlike figure.
Yes, the idol worship.
Yeah. But he saw Umemiya had a vision. Maybe he didn't necessarily have a vision for the future for the school.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like he had people following him and it's like, I don't know, like, these people are just following me. Stop.
He was just strong and
Yeah.
reported the strength.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if the reason why they probably just followed him because like, ooh, strong guy, but what Sako was following him because like, you are God. So he was like, yo, you have to go, my friend. You got to figure something else out. But the rest of them can come because they're just like strong man, strong man.
But also the weakness of Sako too, that you have to like think about. If you were so committed to follow, just do it. He said it's best not to. It's not like, you don't come or I beat you up. No, it's like, it's probably not a good idea. But he was like, listen, I'm gonna follow you. He never pushed, you know, and that just lends to the fact that he listened to everything he said, so he felt like rejected. But
It's literally Yandere spurned lover moment. Because you told me not to follow you. That was what hurt. It's like, I gotta kill you now.
Basically. Maim you and make you regret it.
also love that they both bleached their hair.
Yeah.
They were both black haired at the beginning, and now they're both blonde.
I keep forgetting everyone naturally has black hair.
Yeah.
Yes.
Except for
Umemiya and Sakura, yeah.
Yes.
Umemiya might be natural.
Maybe. He's got blue eyes.
Yeah.
So he's Gojo.
He's Gojo. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
Gojo. He's a natural hair.
I've noticed a startling rise of Gojos throughout many animes.
Yeah.
You can
It
kind of
used
see
to
the
be-
Gojo.
It used to be white hair, red eyes because they were mimicking albino.
Yeah.
But now it's Gojo.
Because they're like, hey, blue looks better, and people accept it. Let's do it.
Yeah, it's funny. You think back, you can kind of see the evolution of what white hair means throughout animes. Like originally, it was like the cold, distant person, and then it became just the cold, distant person who's also like extremely strong. And the strength eventually became popular, and so that eventually became Gojo, likable as well.
There was also like the craziest person was also mixed in that evolution as well. If you're white, if they were white haired. Yeah. Oh, also that hold kick that Sakura did.
Oh my gosh,
that was
that was so
awesome.
cool.
That was awesome. That alone made the episode. That was great.
I think it's like the realistic version of the Black Flash in JJK, where it's like there's a, I don't know if it's Black Flash, but there's like a pause, a built-in pause.
Yeah.
Is that the punch?
The divergent fist.
Divergent fist. Yeah. So it's like a secret pause that throws off the enemy, but it's actually a realistic version. I just hold my
That was really cool.
Remind me of the question mark kick. Remember back in karate, there was like you start with a front kick and you do a roundhouse. Like a fake
It's like a hook into a roundhouse. Yeah.
It was
cool,
awesome.
though.
Yeah.
I think he also
He held it.
like catapulted his leg.
Yeah, he physically
And
held
then
his
he
foot.
brought it back around.
That was beautiful.
That was
beautiful.
great.
I wonder if it's based on real martial arts, because so far everything has been looking like the fighting has been looking pretty realistic.
Yeah.
It looks like it's something that's plausible, but also looks like something that could just be. It looks cool.
Yeah. I wonder about the animating, because that was beautiful. Like, did they rotoscope, or did they just draw all that?
It doesn't exist. Rotoscoping doesn't exist.
Why?
We have never seen rotoscope. I don't know what rotoscoping is.
We did in Vinland Saga.
Nonsense.
It was so rotoscoping. But yeah, and then we also learned after Hiragi knocked out that what his name means. Battlefield war god.
That's the alternate name for his group, the Tamonten.
Yeah.
God of War and
Oh,
strategy.
10 is like something to do with God. Yeah.
Yes. but they are basically they're the warriors of the group, I guess.
Yes.
The warriors of the group of warriors.
Yes.
Is basically what he said.
The best fighters.
Yes.
The battlefield winners.
The battlefield
I thought it
winners.
would have been so much better as like tank or something. Like
I
you
thought that's
said.
what we were building towards.
Yeah, because then he can take any hit, which he looked like he
Which
could.
basically, I'm pretty sure that's probably what I mean, remember, we're not actually fighting with swords and staves. So
Yeah.
it's all fist fighting. So probably they're all just tanks. Yes, and that is pretty much it.
Yeah, and it looks like Sakura's next because my guy. Well, actually, he just stood up to take the jacket from the guy, but he's next. There's no one else there except Wamiya to fight, and we're not going. He's not going. Imagine he does go next though, and Sakura gets to go last. I imagine he could totally do that. That kid that just won't shut up and is like, fight me, fight me. He's probably like gonna lose his head and is like, I want to go now. And then he starts to throw a tantrum, and then the guy's like, oh, I can't control this one. Go ahead. And, you know, some reason to make him go first.
Yeah.
I'm interested how the fighting style of the kid's gonna be, because you're gonna have a tall versus short person situation.
Yeah.
So we're gonna like see a Master Yoda like just flipping all over the place.
Probably.
I'm assuming his fighting style is probably hyper and wild because
Yeah.
of the way he started.
Yeah,
when
he
he
was,
was
like, on his toes.
against. Yeah, when he came to the school, he started hopping up and down. So I'm like, okay, he's gonna be hyper, basically, just a hyper.
And
hyper
he's like fast in and out. When he threw his kick and he was out again.
And this episode, again, I mean, I said it in the episode. This is what everyone wanted from Ninja Kamui. The story is decent so far, Windbreaker, but it's not the biggest thing. It's not a great story.
But it's amazing fighting.
It carries. It's a story.
Yes.
Yeah, but the fighting, right? And it's like, I don't know what the budget of these guys were, but Ninja Kamui, I don't know how they blew their budget in 2 episodes, in a 6-episode season. But that first episode must have been like $1 million. But it's like, yeah, just zoom in, a little bit of a reason, fight, you know?
Yeah.
And it's great.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
That's all we needed.
Yeah. It was beautiful.
Yes.
Amazing. Fantaculous.
But yeah,
Spectacular.
I think that's it though.
Yes.
Guys.
Don't follow me.
Guys, thank you very much for being here. Got to like a time here. Please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, if you want to see the uncut version of this, like a timer on screen, watch the whole thing with us. The Patreon is there in the description, as well as being able to see shows 2 weeks ahead, like this show and Apothecary Diaries and The Listening Dungeon. Either way, thank you guys very much. See you, City. Bye bye.
Bye.
Oh, bye.
A special thanks to our patrons: Scallion, Brandon, Wills Willy Willed, Ichu, Psycho 6, Sawa, Alharion, Deli, T-On15, Eric Wang, Jack Frost, Kenneth Hines, Sunshine, Jania, ANFJT Tyrone, Jason Foyt, Alex, NC Hawks Fan, Jillian Tate, Rare, and Jamal Wilson.